Hello YouTube, and welcome back to another Obby Creator video. My name is Rare Studios, and today we're going to be nerfing and buffing some towers. So this will partially be a tutorial and partially be like a building video. So before we get started, first of all, I have over 1,000 likes now, mostly because of all of you who have been coming to this obby from my videos. Also, I do want to do the thingy, you know, where I say that only around 15% of my viewers actually subscribe. So yeah, if you're not already, then considering that would help a lot. Anyway, let's get into the video. Okay, so first of all, if you don't know what I mean by nerfing and buffing towers, basically nerfing something means to make it easier, and buffing something means to make it harder. So for example, if I wanted to nerf these jumps right here, I might like make them bigger or make them not be as far apart. And if I wanted to buff them, then I might make them smaller. My beginner towers over here, they're kind of hard for their difficulty. That can be especially frustrating to maybe new players who aren't as experienced at obbies. I've actually already nerfed this one. Like, I made the platforms larger and easier to land on. I might remove this outside section entirely, I don't know, because like obviously you don't want to fall and lose all your progress, but then again, it's extremely short. It's super easy to get back up there. But yeah, that did also save me on a few parts. Okay, so yeah, let's move on to this one. So first of all, this is pretty easy. I'm sure anyone can figure out how to climb this ladder. Then you have this ledge right here. I don't want there to be too many like one-stud pathways, but since this is at the very beginning, I suppose it's okay. And then this is pretty good. Maybe I'll make this just a little bit bigger there, so it's a little bit easier to land on. Going through here is of course easy. You literally just walk. Then you would jump on top of here, but this is kind of a hard jump for only easy, so let's make this a little easier. So I think I'm going to scale it like that. Outside here, maybe I'll make this just a solid platform, just like that. And this definitely needs to be a shorter jump. Or maybe I'll just put another big thing right there. And I think I'll extend this out like that as well. Actually, I want to tilt these a little bit too. And I'm also going to add a shortcut right here. I'm going to make a one stud that is mostly invisible, 0.75 transparency, and if you happen to notice it, then you can jump on top of it. I definitely wouldn't put any one studs anywhere else in this tower because, like, if it's required, that is. And then these fading parts, let's make them a little bit bigger, and I'm going to lower the fade time on them. Sorry, I meant raise the fade time. I'm going to make the fade time be like 3, and then I'll just set time till reappear to 5. This moving part, it's pretty large already, and you have enough time to land on it. This spinner, let's definitely make this a lot slower so you have time to actually jump on it. We'll make it twice as slow, so you'll definitely be able to land on that. Right here, even if you don't do anything, you'll get pushed off like that, and you don't actually have to jump across this gap. Obviously, you can fall if you try to. Then you'll climb up this ladder, but I think I want to extend this out so that you don't accidentally hold down too long. And let's also make this a bit larger. Obviously, this is easy. This was actually a tightrope at one point, but I changed it because of part limit. Also, let's double up on these trusses, so it's less hard to miss them. Yeah, so that should be really easy, and you don't actually have to jump. You can just hold forward. And let's make this platform conveyor, a lot larger. There we go. I think I actually don't want this to be a kill brick. You should be able to get on top of there, and let's definitely make this easier to get on top of. That'll also save on a part. Then you'll jump on this, which I just expanded, and this I don't think I'll change because it's actually pretty hard to fall through these spaces in between them. Then you'll go inside here, and then this is pretty easy, just big jumps. We'll expand this out too. I think I'll leave this the same because it's pretty easy to land on there. I'll keep these the same too. I don't think they're too hard for this. And I actually had this originally as a 4-stud wraparound, because I didn't understand the concept of easy doesn't really have wraparounds. So yeah, then I scaled it, and as you just saw, this platform, that way you could just like walk on it, but still half a stud isn't really enough. So there we go, that fixes that. Then you bounce up this and onto here. How about I make that larger and easier to land on? Let's increase the size of this tightrope as well, up to like 0.95. There we go. Also, since this is an outside section, I'm definitely going to want to go a little bit easier. So we'll have a large platform right here. And actually, let me add another, like, connector I guess you could call it. Now you can literally just walk, and it's not even that hard. Let's also expand this one. So I think I'm going to shrink it like that and then put a large platform sort of on top of it. That is definitely way too small. That's better. And I'm going to reposition this truss. You don't actually have to climb on it. I think you'll go down the side like this. If you just saw what I did right there, I actually used the scale tool to move that diagonally. You can actually do that to move something on its local axis. What I mean by that, as you can see, if I turn apart like this, the arrows still stay on the global moving axis, I guess. It's going to go straight up, straight left and right, and straight back and forth. If it were on a local axis, then all these arrows would be sort of turned along with it. And if you want to move it up at this angle that it's already at, then you can use the scale tool. Anyway, you're going to come down here. Your view is kind of blocked jumping onto there. Maybe I'll adjust this and make it 0.6. We'll make it a window. Then we'll just scale these up. There. So you should be able to see that a little bit better. Then right here, it was supposed to be like you go through this break in the wall, but that's kind of easy to fall off of. So I'm going to put a window inside of this. Okay, there we go. So you can sort of hug the wall like that. Maybe I'll make this a little less transparent. That way you can actually see that there's a thing right there. We'll extend this out too, I guess, and that way you don't have to jump onto there. Let's slow this one down. Should be easy enough to land on those. And these, no one studs. And same goes here. Then you'll climb up here, and I think I'll just remove that. It was supposed to be that you walk around the frame, but yeah, I think this is fine. I think I actually want to make this easier to stand on, so I'll put this on top of it like so. This is definitely way too hard, especially when it's right at the end, and yeah, we'll just move the wind pad straight to right here. We'll delete that sign as well. Yeah, we won't have any jumps past this point. There we go. So that's basically the process of nerfing towers. You basically just like go through it, and if you see something that seems too hard, then obviously make it easier. I guess I can show you how to buff stuff now. But I mean, I don't really have an issue with making towers too easy. I always make them way too hard. Actually, the tower that does need buffing is this tower. So this was the one that was gonna have a side B and C, but I had to abandon that because of part limit. Basically, up to this button speedrun right here, it's only like low challenging difficulty. And then this button speedrun is actually intense. And then you reach the like graveyard for side B and C. So it becomes all sad, and there's the sad music playing. It's kind of slow to set all the fog end and stuff because it doesn't do it all instantly because you're hitting like 5 advanced tools parts at once, so it doesn't like register them that fast. So if the developer happens to be watching, then a useful thing you could add would be to change multiple properties from a single advanced tools part. You can pause that and read it if you want, but it says, "We must honor side B and C by yeeting a 12 stud at you." So the music changes to dramatic music. The reason I made it that, I know 12 studs are way too hard for intense, but the reason is because it was super easy for the majority of the tower. Yeah, that's why I'm going to show you how to buff some stuff. I mean, it's pretty much the same process, just you make it harder. So like, let's make these be half studs, and this one will even be smaller like that. Then you'll go on that, and you have to actually like sort of wrap around on that so that you don't hit your head on that like bar right there. Then we can add some maybe stick out wraparounds on here. Generally, buffing towers will require you to add more parts. Buffing towers will require you to add more parts, and nerfing them will require you to remove them. Like, you're gonna add wraparounds and stuff on when you're buffing it, and when you're nerfing it, you'll be removing those. To be exact, this is low intense difficulty, as you can see right there. So maybe this 2x3 stick out is a little hard. So let's make it a 2x2 stick out. Let's make this a little bit of a stick out. We'll add a bit of stick outness to this. So like, I'll add this right here. This is going to be especially expensive on a lot of these because a lot of these wraparounds like cross between the floors like this one, so it actually requires 2 parts. There we go. So that should be more difficult. You can actually do a high jump and then a wall hop on there, but honestly that doesn't even skip that much, so I think I'm just going to keep that skip. It's honestly easier to go the normal route. Ew, there's a misalignment there. I gotta cover that up by a red kill brick. I've explained this before, but in my JToH ring, there are red kill bricks, which deal 35 damage instead of the usual 5, unless you make a typo, which I did right there for a second. Actually, no, I have a different idea. What if we make it so you actually have to jump on top of there? If you touch it 3 times without healing for more than, I don't feel like doing the math, but it's like however many you need to heal to get back up to 36 or higher. It can't be 35 because then it would be 35 minus 35 is 0, which will kill you. How about we stick a regular kill brick inside of here, make it can collide false, just 5 damage. Let's make it transparency 0.5 so that you can most likely tell that that's can collide false. So you have to do that ladder flick relatively quickly before you die, and chances are you haven't fully healed up after that. Then of course the button speedrun, like I said, that was completely fine. And then the 12 stud jump, that was also there because like it was super short and super easy. I think I will keep it there because this is still pretty short. Like, you could probably speedrun this in under a minute. In fact, let's try that. Why not? My recording thingy is almost about to hit 11 minutes and 10 seconds for this clip, so go. Right now. Okay, go, 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 go. We gotta do that wraparound. And then we gotta go like that, and just play epic dramatic speedrun music. Okay, let's try that again. It's about to hit 12 minutes, so that should be easy to remember. And hopefully I won't fail, because I'm probably going to forget the time after. This is like my 5th attempt, and I've just said that a bunch of times. Yeah. Ooh, I almost died. Okay, whatever. The point is, you could probably speedrun that in under a minute, although now that I look at it, it would probably be more like 1 minute, 10 seconds or something. I don't know. Yeah, so that's basically how you nerf and buff towers. I'll probably nerf some of these other beginner towers. I think all the other ones are pretty much okay. But yeah, that's probably going to do it for today's episode. So I hope you enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.